God bless you. It's Pastor Aqeel Ash-Shakoor, Walking with Christ Worship Center, your pastor's pastor. Just want to take a couple of minutes and just to inform you that I'm just now wrapping up my second fully authored book entitled 21 Links to Breaking the Chains. 21 Links to Breaking the Chains will examine. First, I want to back up and say this is a scholarly offering. And if you don't know what scholarly means, it means that the book has a bibliography. That means that research has been done. So I've spent about the last 2 years. The book has been done now maybe about 2 or 3 months ago. However, I had to, I just kept going back. I felt the need as God was leading me to go back to review a couple of chapters, tighten up a few things, add a few things, just so to make it good for you. Not only good for you, but I'm probably my worst critic as well. So what I went back to do in 21 Links to Breaking the Chain is to try to really make it concise but powerful so you can understand. I want to make it relevant. I don't want to speak over your head or just over the, an ordinary person that can pick up the book but still get the value of it, as well as an extreme educator. So I want it to be right down the pipe. So 21 Links to Breaking the Chains is going to teach you on how to break the yokes. Going to give you some always, as always, giving you the biblical principles, and then I also get into some business principles. So with that bibliography, you'll be able to look in my bibliography and go back and research some of the writers and some of the researchers that have come long before me, and look at these business principles. So for the businessman, for the educator, and for that brother and sister that maybe hasn't got into business yet, but whatever walk of life you're in, whether you're in the church or not in church, what I'm telling you is that these biblical principles and these business principles together, I believe that I have made a great collage of information to bind it together to give you, to break the yokes that we're tied to. A lot of times when we hear about yokes, we think about in the Bible where we talk about like a marriage being unequally yoked. Well, I'm here to tell you that we have all in some point of our life, maybe 1, 2, or some more than others, we have affixed ourselves or we have become unequally yoked to thoughts, to our thought patterns and the way that we conduct ourselves. A lot of that comes from the way that we were brought up by our parents or our grandparents, great-grandparents. But I'm not attacking them saying that we were wrong, but let's be for real that today's time is much different than it was back in our great-grandparents and parents' day. So I want to teach you to use these principles to break the yokes of bondage in the way that we think. Okay? It's just going to be great. I thank God because He's already blessed me. I'm working on my third installment now. I'm 2 chapters into my third going to be fully authored book. And on this book, God has been dealing with me for about 4 or 5 years, because every time I turn around, it just kept popping up. I just kept seeing this principle come to mature and manifest in my life, and I kept disregarding it. And needless to say, yes, I was running and I shouldn't have been, but God has dealt with me now. And so I'm 2 chapters in. I won't give you the name of that yet. So let's just focus now on 21 Links to Breaking the Chains. So if you didn't get my first fully authored book, where I went into talking about my life and management and supervisory leadership roles, that book is entitled Follow the Leader, Resurrecting Men to Leadership. That's Follow the Leader, Resurrecting Men to Leadership. If you did get that book, you can purchase that book from exilbris.com, or either you can go on to amazon.com and get that book. But 21 Links to Breaking the Chains. These are going to be principles that are applicable to today's time, to your life, no matter where you are in life. You can practice these 21 links. So, this has been Pastor Aqeel Ash-Shakoor, Walking with Christ Worship Center, your pastor's pastor. Remember, as we always say at Walking with Christ Worship Center, remember to encourage, exhort, and uplift. God bless you all.